Join the crew. I
I
like
think I met y'all
mine.
together.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
I met you guys when I think I met you guys when I just popped up in the facility sometime. We all were just standing there. I started dancing.
No, we were. We and him met you. Well, I think I met you first by myself, and then I introduced you to him because I did come to that crew meeting that you were in with that Gucci
Oh
that crew
yeah.
you're in now. And I
Yeah,
I
that's
got kicked
yeah,
out
that
because
is
of
where I met you at.
Me and Cassandra went through our difficult times at the time. And I still don't like that bitch. I still want to body that bitch. Because she want to talk all her shit. Shut up, Boosa. Damn. You act like the gun's going to shoot your ass through the wall. You fucking crybaby ass bitch. Man, this
Yeah,
dog heard
that
one
is where I met
gunshot.
you. You was in that crew lobby that time. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. She made a crew lobby. And you met me and Trail. That's when you met Trail, too. You remember Trail, don't you?
What's his username?
His name is Trail. Trail Red or some shit like that. He's still in your crew, I think.
Yeah.
He used to date Cassandra. But he got a different girlfriend now, I heard.
Damn.
He got a girlfriend that actually
I
wants
think
to
it's
play
like
with him now. But
uh,
she might be a catfish, because you know how some of these, a lot of these men out here, like the fucking troll men, like the troll other men and shit.
I don't see how you get catfish though. I used to always be like, why don't you Skype or something?
Yeah, but they can say, oh, my phone don't work, or shit like that.
Well, that's the
Or,
first way you know.
yeah. People, a lot of people believe that shit when they said, "Oh, their phone don't work." I know Mafia
Yeah.
believed that shit a couple times. I can't fix his ass with one of my friends that I knew in real life. I had met her in high school and shit, and she looked bad as fuck. So, and Mafia pulled these ugly ass bitches. So I'm like, I'm gonna use her Instagram to catfish his ass. And he thought it was her. He thought it was her. I came up with this
What
whole.
was he saying?
I have to go on her Instagram and read it to you. But I came up with this whole story how her husband passed away and
The fuck?
how her kid passed away and shit. I just came up with a whole motherfucking story. And then I said, I first got his attention because she was skinny. Cause he always teased me about how he only like these skinny bitches and shit. And so I said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna see if he really does. I'm gonna see if he's not gay. At first he wouldn't talk to her. He wouldn't say shit to her. So
Alright, I'm at the beach by the jet skis. Just wait.
yeah, just wait there. I'm almost done. But then I kept saying, oh, I said something like, oh, you gay, you won't talk to me, and I'm sexy as fuck, I'm a baddie and shit, you won't talk to me? And you complain about you like all these skinny bitches, and then he finally talked to me, but it took him a minute to talk. And then he started believing
Yeah.
the whole story that I came up with, cause I told him originally on the mic that it was originally her, and it wasn't me. It was originally her, and he believed me and shit. And so I came up with the same story that I came up online. How her husband passed away. I mean, this really happened. This is not really no story. I mean, this really happened to her. Like her husband got shot and
Yeah.
shit, and I was telling him her story at the time.
Yeah,
It was
that's
a
sad.
true story, and it was on 2016 Christmas. Um,
Oh, so
her
he got killed?
yeah, cause he was a crip, and
Damn,
his
bro, that's sad.
and he was standing on his own front porch with his baby in his hands, and so his baby got shot first, and
What?
then he dropped his
Where?
kid.
Where was this at?
It was in L.A. It happened in L.A. But
Damn.
she had told me when I first met her. I ain't knew this girl for a long time. I only knew her for like maybe 4 years now. And
Yeah.
so she had told me when she first met me. She like dropped down and told me everything. I mean, I met her on a chat line, and she we video chatting and shit, and she said who she said she was, and she came to the house. She came over to my house. We started hanging out, and she had to leave to go to LA that next night to go back to take care of her grandmother. And she a model and everything, and she does music, she sings and everything. She's busy, but she still finds time to take care of her grandmother. But it was on Christmas with her husband got shot. He had her baby. He had their baby in his hands. This was her very first child that she ever had, and the baby was in his hands. And so the dude ended up shooting his hand while he was holding his child. So he dropped the baby on the floor because his hand was shot. She tried to catch the baby, but the baby fell on her head before she can run outside and catch her. Cause she heard a gunshot, and she heard her husband screaming, talking about my hand, I'm shot, and shit like that. And the baby was in his arms, and she's like, it clicked on her. Oh, my child in her arms and shit, in his arms. And then the man just kept shooting at him. He shot him like 10 times, she said.
What the fuck?
So,
That's crazy.
yeah, I guess that's what happens when you become a gangbanger. People don't like other people when you
Yeah.
become a fucking take mafia, for instance. I'm telling you that mafia is gonna get shot one day too. His whole house is gonna get shot up. The way his brother treats these girls that he hangs out with. Who the hell puts a gun in somebody's face and let it go off, but there's no bullets in the gun, and he'll let it go off in her face and shit like that. And you know these little 18, 17, 16-year-old girls got fucking brothers and shit. And him and his brothers are
Yeah.
crip and shit. Where the hell you at? You way over there, nigga? Oh, you wait. Where the hell you at?
I thought you meant this beach.
No, you supposed to come over here where I'm at in the island. This little island over here. You way over there.
Hold on, let me get on the speedo 5.
Damn, you went way to the damn city. I just realized where you went to, bro. You went way to the city. That's crazy. I should have
Nope,
told you
I
the
thought
beach
it was.
of the country. No, I thought you were gonna follow me. That's why I didn't say nothing. I thought you were gonna follow right behind my ass. That's what I was expecting you to
Alright, yeah,
do,
I'm
to
coming
follow
back now
about
on the
me.
jet ski.
Boy, that's gonna take you a mighty long time to get back.
Yeah, I haven't been catfished since MySpace.
Yeah, I got catfish on my face one time by this dude. I thought it was a
I
guy,
ain't gonna get
and
catfished back then.
yeah, I thought it was a guy, but it turned out to be an old fucking 65-year-old man, and I was only 17 at the time.
Ah, that's terrible. What the heck?
How'd you
What
get a
is
jet
this?
ski? You must have came out here and got a jet ski, and then went all the way to the city with it.
Nah, I found a jet ski out here somewhere, but I'm gonna go back. Nah, I just need to blow up my whip.
I'm surprised they didn't tell you that you out of range, or you out of the park that you're supposed to be in, or some shit. It tells you.
Yeah, they usually do tell you too far.
Yeah, you way too far. You way out there.
I'm getting the oppressor now. I'm coming back.
You can't use the oppressor in the heist.
Ah, man.
Nah, you might as well let me come get you. Stay where you at. Just stay where you at. Don't move. Just stay where you at because we're gonna have to fly out that way anyway. I'm gonna have to go to the airport to the hangar anyway. So you at the right spot. Just stay right there, and I'll come get you in the helicopter.
Why this nigga look like Kanye West, dog?
What nigga?
Got some fucking bot on this game. I'm trying to turn him over.
Go to the airport. Drive all the way. You're close to the airport. So drive to the airport. Yeah, in a heist like this, a heist, you can't use your oppressor. Your oppressor. Or what you call that shit. You can't use like your oppressor and your Mark II oppressor, and then you can't use your deluxo. You can't use anything that has missiles or flies. It can't have missiles in it if it flies. And they won't let you call your oppressor anyways if it even didn't have missiles in it.
I'm going to the airport.
Alright, next time I run this heist for you, now you next time you know to be over here next to me.
Yep. And when I run it, whenever that's gonna be.
I told you we can. Or you want the second one?
I think I'm in the. I think I'm on like the second one.
Alright, well I can help you with your setups and help you with that. And then we can do. I can help you with your setups for the second one too. If you think you're on the second one, I don't know. We have to see when I'm done with this. We'll go to your facility and find out which one you're on. Cause I don't mind helping. I done did this a million fucking times, so I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I know. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Oh, you need to get some money. I got my friend. He'll let you do this heist." I was like, "Oh, this heist be like $1 million." I'm like, "All right, that's cool." And the
Yeah.
only reason I bought a facility like early, I was like, I bought a facility like
You
10
should
months
have
ago.
bought. You should have been had that heist because they came out with double RP and double money for this heist, and it was set to $2 million. And you could have made bank.
I would have been ran it up, man.
Yeah. Cause there's a lot of people on this GTA game have this heist. I heard about it because one of my
Everybody said
friends
they
told
do.
me about it. I've been running this shit for 7 months. I was originally, me and Mafia was originally just supposed to run it for me and him and not tell anybody else about it. But then I wanted to help other people just besides him, and he wanted to help
I
people
feel
just
you.
besides me. So we just started running it for random people that didn't have that much money. But see, these random people online don't appreciate what you do for them. I rarely even run into people that say thank you for running the heist for me. There's one white guy I met. He said thank you for running the heist for him. I only gave him $2 million for the shit.
Yeah, that reminds me. Thanks for running this heist for me, cause I'm finna try to get this arena car.
Oh, you're welcome. Where you at? Let me see where you at. Okay, you over there.
Airport.
I'm coming in now. Run out over here to this hangar. Oh shit. I'm gonna land it right in front of this hangar. I still hate this fucking Avenger. Cause I don't know how to land this shit that well. Oh! What's up, bro? Oh!
What's up?
Nothing. Alright, now get in. What happened? We in the fucking Avenger, bitch. Hold on, get out. And let's get in at the same time and see what happens. Are you out?
Hold on. Yeah, this minute. Yeah, I'm exiting now.
Alright, now get back in. Cause this shit should still get in the Avenger. Bitch, we in the Avenger.
Alright, I'm in the Avenger.
Okay. Why does this shit say still getting the fucking Avenger for? What the fuck is wrong with this shit? This shit is bougie. We may have to.
Man, we in the Avenger. Come on.
Yeah, we in there, but we may have to kill ourselves and land back together. Cause I think what happened when you were over here by the airport, it fucked it up. So we're just gonna have to kill ourselves.
No.
Hit restart. Now it should not say get in the Avenger. Oh shit! I just got chocolate all over my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, babe. When I first met you, when I first heard your voice, I thought you were pretty cool. What is gonna have me start back all over again? No, you motherfucker!
Damn. You say you first heard my voice and thought what?
I thought you were cool as fuck. You sound cool as fuck when I first heard your voice. Yeah, now that I know you a little bit better. Where you at? Over here by this airport? I mean, by the airport. Over here?
I'm about,
By
yeah, I'm
me?
over here by this Avenger.
Okay.
I'm getting shot at already.
No. Oh, I forgot. Get in the Avenger. Get inside the Avenger in the back of it and blow them helicopters out the sky until I come out.
Alright.
Cause all I had to do was take a
Yeah,
photo.
you sound cool too.
Yeah, that's what
I
everybody
saw you
tells
on
me.
YouTube. Like, I had you as friends. I was like, I subscribed to your YouTube. I was like,
Yeah.
I need to play with you. You cool.
Yeah. I mean, I like helping people. I don't try to cuss nobody out unless they try to get on my bad side, and that's what Mafia did. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mafia was a good friend. I mean, he's there when I need his ass and everything. But it's just the things that he say hurts. So, I don't like being around people. Words hurt. So, words hurt more than fucking getting beaten on, and I done got beaten on so before too. So words hurt more than
No.
physical fighting because
Yeah, no.
he's been my best friend. I'm telling you this. I met him through a boy, a 14-year-old kid, had a crush on me on the PS3. Okay? And I told him time and time again that you're too young for me. I'm too old for you. I was 25 at the time when I met him. I was 25 when I met this 14-year-old kid, started playing with him. He started having feelings. He started catching feelings. I was like, no, you can't do that because you're 14. I'm not trying to say I'm a child molester, but no. I mean, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or nothing. And then I gave him my kick. And so he gave it to Mafia. And so I asked Mafia, I said, where you get my kick from? He said, from your 14-year-old crush that he has a crush on you. I was like, I'll be damned. I was like, really? This nigga really had to send my kick out this shit. And so that's where I met Mafia on Kick. And I asked Mafia, he had a PlayStation 3. And he's like, yeah. And I asked him if he had GTA. And he's like, yeah. I asked him if he had a mic. He said no, because his mic was broken at the time. So I met Mafia. I've been doing Mafia for 3 years. Met him on the PlayStation. Met him on Kick, but we started playing on the PlayStation together. So I've been knowing Mafia for quite a long time now. Oh shit! I'm getting shot. I mean, Mafia pretty cool, whatever. But it's just the words that he be saying to me. I don't like the words that he be saying.
I know. Maybe you just be mad.
No. Leave the heist, bro. Leave the heist, bro. Because if I die, and then we're going to have to start all over again. Because I got these helicopters shooting at me. Shoot that last helicopter. You could join the lobby after we're done with this. I know that shit hard to do that shit. When I first did that shit was hard as fuck.
What, to get the helicopter?
Yeah, but when me and Mafia first did this shit, very first time we ever glitched this shit out. I'm the first one who ever glitched this shit out the first time because I looked it up on YouTube. Because people was talking about the shit and it was so easy to glitch it. It was so easy. And I taught Mafia how to do it. But the very first time we did this, I was up in the sky with the Avenger. I didn't know you could fucking get on a boat and shit like that. And do all the other shit and do it that way. Bitch, I know I didn't miss your dumb ass. Oh, he gonna hit the water anyway. His dumb ass. But I didn't know that shit. And the very first time me and Mafia ever did this shit, I was up in the Avenger. I was up in the sky in the Avenger. And I was nervous as fuck. Yeah. That's how the heist is supposed to be done. Where you up in the sky in the Avenger in pilot mode and shooting all these helicopters until that person comes out. And then I was nervous as fuck when I did this shit because I didn't know how to fly the Avenger at first until Mafia taught me how to fly the Avenger. Mafia and me, we taught each other how to do a lot. He taught me how to fly and he taught me how to do like upside down tricks and fly upside down and shit like that. Mafia.
I ain't know none of this shit.
And then Mafia, I know how to shoot good and everything. Mafia taught me how to shoot too. He taught me how to aim at the person's head. Cause when I first got on this game on PS4, I was just shooting at the people's body and shit. And I was wondering why they were dying so quick. And when he shoot them, he died like the first time he shoot them bitches. I don't know, being around a person so long on the game and being around, staying up with that person for all night long, and we used to stay up on the PlayStation for like 3 or 4 days with each other, just playing GTA. We would stay up all night and shit. We would be around each other 24/7 on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. We always played together, so this was like the first time in a minute that I didn't want him back. That I didn't want him to come back and be my friend, because usually when he comes back and comments on my YouTube or something, I'll be like, oh yeah, that I miss you and everything, and I just didn't want that right now.
I see.
Because when you say you in love with somebody and you have feelings for that person, you don't tell that person, oh, you got a new girlfriend on the game, or you got a new best friend on the game. Them kind of words hurt too. But it's all good. He can say that shit, but I can't say that shit. He'll get mad if I tell him Jay was my GTA husband. He'll get mad as fuck, because Jay his friend. I met Jay through Mafia. Jay not my friend like that. I didn't know him until I met him through Mafia. I met a lot of people through Mafia. But a lot of my friends that I play with, like Slash, now Jay ain't starting to like him either. Slash don't like him. T didn't like him. Antonio definitely didn't like him. When I didn't even know Antonio or T, they stuck up for me when the first time he called me a fat bitch in front of them.
Damn. Why did he call you that? What happened?
Because we got into an argument and he didn't like that shit. And when we get into an argument, fucking, he'll be like, he'll get mad and say, oh,